Right, hiya lads and lasses, and welcome to Darts Coaching with Dynamite Dave. Quite an exciting one today. Again, it's another personal coaching video, but it's for a good friend of mine from Darts Tips, Tricks and Advice from Facebook, and this is one of the top moderators, actually the top moderator, which is Anthony Williams. Right, hiya Anthony, thanks very much for sending me the videos. Very brave of you to be put up on the channel and what have you, and really good. I'm really looking forward to this. Right, now Anthony's somebody who takes his darts really seriously. If you've been on the Facebook page, which I'm a member of, you'll see that there's quite a lot of banter goes on there, and actually it's run in a fantastic manner. It's packed with all sorts of dart lovers, all the way from kids, women to the blokes. And there's one thing that I really admire about Anthony, is he does not allow any foul language or anything like that on there. So it's a really friendly, a really collaborative place where you can go if you want any darts advice and what have you. You'll find me on there. I do contribute every now and again. I used to contribute a lot more than I do now, and I'll try and get back to it, but obviously it's having time. As the channel's growing bigger and bigger and bigger, and I'm getting more and more demands on my time, it's getting more and more difficult. So this is the introduction for Anthony's, and like you say, you can tell when he throws, he's quite a serious dart player, he's quite good at it. So let's see if we can help him in any way, shape or form. Right, so let's go over into section 1. Right, here we are in section 1, and what we're going to do with Anthony's is we're going to mix it up again a little bit, and we'll take one of the side views to make a start on. Right, here you can see Anthony, and what he's doing is setting himself up on the hockey. Sets himself up quite well, as I say, because he's quite a serious dart player. You can't really see too much wrong with what his throw is. And now what we'll do is we'll go on from this one, just have another couple of runs through, a couple of slow motion ones, and then what we'll do is we'll go on to section 2, which will be from the front. So we can see Anthony here setting himself up. He's taking his time, setting himself up. Probably like to see him take a little bit more time between to emulate playing other players. But as you can see, his arm's quite level. His upper arm is quite vertical as it goes over, looking from this angle. And here it is in slow motion. As you can see, as his arm goes back and forwards, he's got a nice tick-tock motion, and it actually looks like everything's spot on from this angle. But let's go to the tell the truth angle, which is from the front. Look at Anthony from the front, and this is where again it shows where the anomaly is. As you can see, when he pulls the dart back, his arm is going quite a ways over to his left hand side, and he's actually throwing the darts out of the side of his hand rather than them coming out and over the top. They're coming from here, from the side, which obviously if you're throwing darts like this, it's going to pull them off direction. As you can see there in slow motion, you can see the wrist turning as the wrist goes in, and then the wrist flicking back out as it comes back out. So this is the telltale view for where Anthony's slight anomalies are in his throw. Other than that, he's got a good setup, he's got a nice solid stance. That's one thing that I am impressed with, he's got a nice solid stance. His arm action, as you can see, is very stabby, if you know what I mean. It's very flingy. So I think, to be honest with you, that is really the small amount of fettling that needs doing with Anthony's throw. Slow himself down a bit, give himself a bit more time to think, have a bit of a fiddle with your arrows, emulate that you're playing an opponent when you're practicing, because then when you go to the pub it doesn't upset your rhythm. If you march backwards and forwards, same as what I've said in all the other videos, what you'll do is you'll get yourself into a rhythm where you're throwing, and then all of a sudden when you play another player, that rhythm gets broken. Right, so let's go over into section 4 and have a look from a different angle. Now this is quite good because we're looking from the front again, but from the other side. And as you can see, as it comes back, the arm, the darts are coming out of the side of the hand instead of coming over the top. So here he comes, setting himself up in slow motion. And here you can see the dart, as it comes back, he's pulling the dart in and round towards and into his face, and then it's coming back out in a half moon shape rather than going direct over the top, straight and true. It's coming round the side. That dictates that if you make a microscopic change in the way that you release the dart, that is going to take it over into the 1, over into the 5, up towards the 20, depending on what angle you're going at. But if you get that lovely nice straight movement, it's all about where you're just plopping that dart in. So that's section 4, and I think to conclude, as we can see, Anthony's got a really good throw, nice solid stance, and he's got, I think, a good basic throw. It just needs a little bit of a fettling. So to sum up, basically all it wants doing is that over the top, sorting out, and the dart coming out the side of your hand. So you want to be going nice and straight over the top and stopping the dart coming out the side of your hand. As I've said on probably about 1,000 occasions over the last 3 or 4 months, get yourself some rolled up newspaper, some plastic ping pong balls, plastic golf balls, the little ones that the kiddies have. You can get about 8 or 10 in a little bucket for £1. Get your bucket, put your bucket on the thing on the floor, you sit on the couch and just plop them in. Or stand up, put your bucket underneath your dartboard, stand on your hockey and plop the things in, throw them towards the dartboard like that, but with very little power in them, so they drop into the bucket. Fantastic one that, for actually getting you throwing your arrows right over the top as opposed from different sides. So thanks for watching Darts Coaching with Dynamite Dave. This has been a personal coaching video for Anthony Williams, my good friend from Darts Tips, Tricks and Advice. Type that into Facebook, get over there, join that channel. You'll find me over there if you want to have a chat with me. So thanks for watching Darts Coaching with Dynamite Dave, and don't forget, lads and lasses, you'll only ever get out of this game what you're prepared to put in. And always, 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 toe to the hockey.